The next show we're going to be talking about is Princess Principal.
Somehow I knew this was going to be one of yours.
Yeah. This show is done by Studio 3 Hertz, and they've done quite a few shows that I like. The synopsis for this is the spy action series follows 5 girls in the 19th century London, a city within the Albion Kingdom divided into east and west by a large wall. The girls serve as undercover spies, enrolled as students at the prestigious Queen's Mayfair School. The girls make use of their individual abilities to remain active in the underground world of disguise, espionage, infiltration, and car chase. So, the trailer was really cool for this show. It reminds me of, like, I don't know. It was like, parts of it remind me of old shows that I've watched, like, what was that one where all the girls were, like, brainwashed and they all had guns and stuff?
Gunslinger Girl?
Yeah, it reminds me of, like, Gunslinger Girls, a little bit of, like, Bakano, a little bit of like fantasy anime. So it looks, the look of it really intrigues me. I've liked stuff that Studio 3 Hertz has done. Like they did that one that they were partnered with Cartoon Network, the Dimension W. They also did Flip Flappers, which was like a crazy like Alice in Wonderland. Each different episode is a completely different world, like super crazy sci-fi fantasy show. And they've done a lot of really cool, interesting looking and interesting concepts. So this is another show where the concept isn't as out there as the other shows that I've seen. But with their track record, I'm like, oh, okay, let's see what they can do with the spy world, because that seems that you can add some crazy stuff to the spy world. And
yeah, you can definitely.
I'd like to see what they're gonna add to it.
I don't know. I think I kind of skipped over this one because it didn't seem as intriguing to me. This is definitely going to be another one. I think I'm going to let you watch the first couple episodes and see what you think of it. Because the only one that I have that I can say I've enjoyed, not from this studio, but in this sort of like niche little genre. Because I definitely consider like little girls being trained as killers kind of thing to be a very niche kind of, genre little thing going on here, is Gunslinger Girl. Mm-hmm. And I liked Gunslinger Girls, but I could say I liked Gunslinger Girls not so much for their action, but for what the overall arcing story of it was. Like their missions that they carried out in that was always interesting to me, and how they did it. But it was like the relationships between the girls and their handlers were always the more things that I focused on more than anything else. Which you remind me of one of my most intense moments. You've seen the whole series, right?
No, I started watching it. I got a few episodes in, maybe like half the series, maybe not. But like, I felt like some sad stuff was about to happen, or some bad stuff, and I kind of like, I'm gonna watch something now. So it's a show that's like, even though I can't remember the name of it, whenever I think of it, I'm like, oh, that one show that I need to go back to, because I liked where it was going, and it just, I got scared, and I was like, I'm gonna go.
I can't necessarily fault you, because I refuse to watch Clanada After Story for pretty much that same reason. But like, so looking at it and from what it says, and I kind of see the same sort of thing with it. Again, I feel like there's probably an expectation I might have with it because of what I enjoyed and liked as much as I did out of Gunslinger Girls. And to me, it was such a long time ago, and when I saw it, it seems more or less a classic in my mind, that I don't know whether or not I would receive this as well if I watched it. So I might let you watch, see what you say. I might skip it altogether. I don't know. Cause yeah, there was one, I think literally Gunslinger Girls might've been one of the first animes that I watched that I had that instance, and I don't have it very often. I have it for other ones too, but I had that instance where I actually was like speaking, I had that, no, what are you, oh, it was like, and I actually spoke out loud and went, oh my God, no, because it had that moment, and you get so invested in the characters. And it seems to me the way that they have this, and you see the girls and they're focusing on it, especially in the image there, that the girls are probably going to be a good focal point. I'm just not sure if I'd get as invested in it as I, with each of the girls as I did with Gunslinger Girl. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I might ruin it for myself before I even watch it, because I'm drawing that correlation between the two, and you yourself kind of drew that correlation between the two of them in that. So I don't know. I might just skip all over it. So, okay. And I am all sorts of confused as far as like, there never seems to be like a chronological order to them.
No, I think they're jumping all over the place.
They do.
I don't know what it is about it. It's like the Trigun. It reminds me of Trigun, and the characters look very unique. And this trailer looks